go YouTube, it is Damien, it is Le Aquilio Villano. It's episode 10 of the main save here with Palermo, and today we will have a game against my favourite club in Italy, the club I support, the club where I've come from, and obviously my cousin Salvatore Alloy came from the youth academy there, as of course Regina Calabria. We also will be playing Spal, who are a yo-yo club, Seria B, Seria A club in real life, haven't kind of settled in Seria B a little bit more of late. But I'm going to throw them in as well as a double header. The thing is, though, it is August. I'm going to recap the games that have gone ahead and where we sit and everything like that. And it's been a good start, I'm not going to lie. But more importantly, if you've watched my SFB YouTube series, which was with Denmark, a 20-year season, 20 seasons, took us to win the Champions League as a Danish club, a semi-professional Danish club. We have gone in for one of the legends, and I just wanted to go live and say there is nothing that, there's no hacking, no nothing, right? I said, I just out of curiosity, I said, I'm just going to have a look at how Samuel Mulatiari looks like, because I still want one more player in the squad. The reason was that he's more of a 10, and I trained him as a bit of a midfielder that could get forward, was Mulatiari. And this year's been classified as a striker, which I actually don't mind because he can play there too, and he can play in here. That's how good he looks. He actually looks slightly better than last year, which is great news. But it said he was listed, and I was in shock. His contract's expiring at the end of the year, and I was like, right, does that mean they don't want him? Does that mean they don't want him? And, well, no, it means they don't want him, because if you go to the offer, I was just like, it said 475k. I was just like, out of stupidity, I was like, would you just take 0 because that's all I can afford? And I said, yeah, we'll take 0, but 50% whatever he sells on for. So I was like, well, and they locked it in. I said, well, 30? And they said yes. So we're just going to stick with this. I don't know how good he is, but with those stats, he's going to be really good. And what I'll do is that if we can, train him, he could be the backup striker with Romeo Chao and Rocco Minelli, which probably puts one of them back a little bit in terms of like development. But in those games where we can, those games where we're playing weak opposition, we're fully rotating. I think getting Samuel Mulatieri to play in the attacking mid role, and then maybe getting Picardi to play out of position as a Mazzala, which we did see work last episode, I think it could work. So there we are. We are going to finalise that offer for Mulatieri, and we're just going to No! I'm glad I went live so you guys could see that. Oh, buddy. That is so annoying. You see Paulie got 150 views? Yeah, I did. I'm not going to mention how he got the 150 views in the YouTube episode. But Paulie's link is down below. Great content creator. More of a FIFA content creator, but does have a Man United save at the minute that he's carrying over from the beta. 100% go check out Paulie. He is always linked below my videos, because he's there. Anyhow, whilst we're here, we may as well recap how the season started. We played Entella opening day, who obviously we beat 1-0 in the Serie C Super Cup as they came up with us. Mamadou Tonkora scored 4 goals all last season in Serie B. He's got 3 and 3 at the minute. Fantastic. And he got 2 of them today. We also had Giovinco score, and Giuseppe got on the end of a Giovinco header. And, well, there you are. It was a perfect day out. We won 4-0 on the opening day against a newly promoted side. We then took that confidence into Lecce 3 days later, and, well, we played out of our skin again. Bianchi getting on the score sheet a couple of times. The misses looked fantastic. And Mamadou Tonkora got on the end of a Giovinco assist, and another great game for us. We then played Spezia, who's a better team probably than Lecce and Entella are this season. And it was a good test. You can tell from the stats, we probably were the better side. We conceded 94th minute. I'm going to show you the goals, because only the Gaiasa goal is like a normal goal. The rest of these goals are fantastic. So first things first, my cousin gets on the ball, one touch, top bin, curl it in. Thank you very much. Salvatore Alloy, every time you score, they're going to know about it because you're my boy, obviously. This is the boring goal of this game. And we're playing this game this morning with my morning coffee. Played all 3 of them with my morning coffee before work, because that's what we do. The misses we thought had at 1 with this perfect free kick. Oh, that's so gorgeous. And then a highlight in the 94th minute of 93 minutes of added time. Always makes you feel sick when they have the ball. Kind of like Fiorentina in the 121st minute. But here in the 94th, Armenian, if I'm saying Damien, scored that to resign us to a point. That puts us on 7 points from 3 games, which is absolutely sensational, considering that we're playing Frosione Next, Frosinone. Yet next, they haven't got a point yet, but I think they've had a harder run. Yeah, Genoa, Torino, and Benevento, just the three clubs that came down. Very, very. It's a nice time for us to play. Pro Vasilis obviously is more what we're looking at. They've obviously only got 1 point, and Entella have got a win against Torino, so that must have absolutely offended Torino in the game to get their first win of the season, whereas they would be on 0 points or a point. So a very good start for us on 7 points, and we're obviously going to be back after this Frosinone game and after the 31st, see if we do any business. But look, at the end of the day, it could have been a cult legend returning, which was Samuel Mulatiari. If you've watched the SFB save, which I highly recommend you should, because it's absolutely fantastic drama, yeah, could have come in on a free. Unfortunately, he didn't want to, but maybe if his contract expires at the end of the year, we might be able to get him in. Who knows? Anyhow, where do you think we'll finish this season, YouTube? And I'll be back in a second for Regina Calabria, the club I support, the club that my region is from, where my dad's side is from here. I cannot wait to go home and play. But hopefully it will be a Palermo win, and we keep on rolling into a point of safety here in Seria B. Welcome back, YouTube. It is time. Regina versus Palermo, 8th versus 5th, and that is because we drew 1-1 to Frosinone. I cannot pronounce this one. Frosinone? Like, Frosinone? I don't know. We drew 1-1. We were the better team and went 1-0 down. And just, we're lucky we got a goal. Our new signing in Segis, who I can't remember if I mentioned or not. We picked him up on a free after he was leaving Phoenix and signed him for 15k, just to be the backup, like centre attacking mid, centre mid, and like the games where we need a bit more experience. I feel like we mentioned this. So if not, it was in a YouTube. It was in when the stream started. We are currently live. Link down below. Yeah, we've done well. I've made a bit of a mistake. I was completely talking about stuff in the chat and just started clicking on the game. We're already into the game. In terms of the team, Philippe's come back from injury, but we just played 90 minutes in the other 20s yesterday. Forgot that. And like, I'm just going to get him playing because I don't want Dynamo to get upset and recall him or, start getting whiny that he hasn't played. I know it's only a regular starter, but I'm just going to throw him out and then get him off straight off the bat. Apart from that, the rest of the team's the same. We had a great month. We had Bianchi and Mamadou Tonkora, who actually won Seria B Player of the Month, getting the team of the month. We also had the whole back four get in there too. So, and in terms of how our opening months goes, a newly promoted side, an A+ would have been winning every game. We got an A. That is for sure. Anyway, the team is as followed. I have forgotten to put Dan at centre back and left Ivan Marconi out there. I'm having a mare. I was just clicking buttons. I wasn't even thinking, was I? I was in autopilot. If we lose this game, it's my fault. If we lose this game, it is my fault. Regina Calabria are a very good side. Ricky's out there, the former Benevento man as well. And there's a few other names that you will know about there, like Paz at the back. And like they're a very, very good side. I forgot to put Dan in. That is a mistake. What we can do is put Marcona to left back and then put Dan in and then get Marcona off for Anzolini if we need to. But yeah, look, I'm tending to run out against Regina Calabria, who are going to be a top half side in Serie B most seasons. I'll take a point away from home and run. But this is the boys. This is my mob. This is the team I support. And hopefully we can just upset them a little bit and they can go back to winning games. Football doesn't bother me. We've given the ball away already. And Rivas picks it up. Philippe Brett Callo already does his bit in a Palermo shirt and gets back on the ball and picks it up here too. I feel like he's going to be a fantastic fullback once he finishes growing. Giovinco, the misses, needs a ball. Amici in a great spot. One touch, knows how to go across keeper. He didn't want to shoot. In the end, it's looped up and it's found Bianchi's header who's put it over the bar. As if Amici did not hit cross keeper then. It was so on. Anyway, 10 minutes in, we've been the better side. We're knocking the ball around sensationally here today. And Giovinco with the corner. Ball in, back stick, no one wins. Falls to Amici though. He loves his right peg if he can find it. Doesn't. Odja now. Giuseppe needs the keeper. Odja, someone needs to present for him. Marcoine picks it up. That's okay. Giuseppe again. Back to Philippe Breccalo. He looks for Alui. Bianchi first time it's in. It's 1-0. And there is no offside flag. Salvatore Alui with the knockdown header, and Bianchi first time left the keeper unsettled in terms of he wasn't in his set position. It was unset. He didn't realise the effort was coming. Caught him surprised, and it's just thrown in bottom bins. I feel like the keeper expected the shot. He would have made a save, but he wasn't still on the move. And that, as a keeper, is a big no-no. You want to be set when the shot comes in. He wasn't, and Bianchi scores. And look, it's important, unlike last game where we actually went 1-0 down against Frosinone. here with Palermo, here against Regina Calabria, bang, goal, which is fantastic. Anyway, Giuseppe now on the ball. Philippe can play out, and away we go. Philippe looks inside, eventually did, and finds Salvatore. What a ball. And Mamadou Tunkora, what a finish. Mamadou Tunkora with a great finish. I keep saying I want to say Mohammed. I don't know why. And we are 2-0 up, just like that, inside 20 minutes. Look at this ball from Giovinco, well weighted. I don't know why Philippe doesn't play the ball inside, but luckily for us, Alois jogging on the spot. Giovinco, a well-weighted ball, and Tunkora with the finish. 2-0 up against Regina Calabria, away from home. Magnifique. Pains me to see it happen to such a nice club, but here we are. Anyway, Brett Cullo's having a great game. I am going to get him off before maybe he gets hit on the break and there's an injury. I just wanted to start getting him playing in this first team. In the end, it is going to be Pilzari's ball. We will get Luca Perry some minutes in the league as well. Probably get some weaker opposition. Just to keep him happy, A, B, growing. But Pilzari needs to play the majority of games, being an important player, and us wanting to sign him on a free. The misses, Almici, Bianchi. Ball looking for, well, no one in the end. I didn't know who the runner was. We needed Mamadou Tunkora getting there, or Giovinco, that's not the area we want Giovinco going, but we win the ball back, Giuseppe. Brick Carlo's ball finds the misses. Philippe, I keep wanting to say Josip, that's his brother at Wolfsburg. Anyway, Almici cuts it back, the misses. Almici, first time ball in. Philippe Brett Cullo has just gone, thank you very much. I know Josip, my older brother, knows how to bang him at Wolfsburg. I can do it, dude. I can do it too, boss. And then bang! One of the goals of the year already. Regina Calabria are 3-0 down just like that. The ball to the misses, back to Amici, put it in the dangerous area. First time, half volley, keeper didn't know what happened. It's 3-0, and with that in mind, get him off the park. Just well done, buddy. Great game. You're not going to do anything better than that. Get Dan in. Thank you very much. There we go. 3-0. I love this diamond. This diamond is fantastic. And just like that, we have a free kick, and Giovinco licks his lips. A free kick taker for the years, Giovinco. Around the wall, he's hit the bar, but Giuseppe puts it in, but the flag has gone up for offside. And we are having a look at VAR here to see if this one counts, which would be nice if it does, I'm not going to lie. Goal has been awarded, so it is 4-0. Fantastic. Giovinco scored many a free kick in the MLS, and Giuseppe wasn't even close to being offside. And it is 4. And there we go. The goal has been awarded. Giovinco with another assist. Could have been a goal for him. Marcano. Salvatore Aloia. Oh, usually puts him into his right peg. Should have been 5. We are having an absolute worldie of a game out here. We are all over him. And at half time, it's 4-0. And we have looked absolutely amazing. And long may it continue. This is the game where we get the kids in, yeah? This is definitely the game where the kids get a game. You know, we'll give a couple of the kids a run out. Like Gatti at the ball-winning midfielder's role. And we'll give maybe Romeo Chea or Rocco a game. As Giovinco nearly bangs one in there to make it 5. Here we go, boys. Like, this is fantastic. The next part of this episode is going to be Spal. 55 minutes played, 4-0, time ticking away. We've looked fantastic, and I think it's now time to just everyone relax and, you know, have a nice, calm look at yourselves. And Gatti is going to come in and learn this ball-winning midfielder role. Rocco started to grow slowly, and Romeo Che started to grow as well. What we might do is maybe see who becomes a little bit more unfit come 70th, and then make a change like that. Then making a plan change. But everyone looks quite fit out here tonight. In that case then, Romeo Che will come up top from Mamadou. Only because I feel like with Romeo Che, if we get him going a bit quicker, he's going to be a bit more first team ready because of the mentals. But Rocco will be the next one. I'd like to get both in. I'd like to give them all games. In the end, apparently, the misses and Almici's picked up a knock. They'll be fine. And Marcone finds Gatti. Marcone chips towards Dan, knocks it down. Aloe Giovinco, a man of his quality, should have scored. They couldn't even get near us at the minute. We are all over them. The fact it's only 4, a little bit disappointing. But I'm not going to complain on a 4-0 win, are you? That is an absolute sensational performance. Yet to lose still in Seria B. A win, fantastic. The back 4 looked fantastic. The front, you know, the midfield 4 looked fantastic. The front 3 looked fantastic. Just however you want to word it, it was unreal. I said midfield 4 and front 3. I count Giovinco in the 3 because he's just so advanced. But there we go. Fantastic that. 5 without losing here in Seria B. We currently sit 3rd. In a second, we are going to play Spal. And, you know, hopefully this run will continue. Till then, I'll see you in a sec. Don't go anywhere, YouTube. Welcome back, YouTube. It is time for Spal as our doubleheader here in Seria B. We have also had Mamadou Tankora already double. 8 goals already. 7 and 7 in the league. That is double what he scored. Yeah, for Citadel de last year in this competition. So fantastic bit of business. I'm just going to pat myself on the back, which is unreal. In terms of results, we are second because we're yet to lose here in Serie B. Since we last met, we beat Como 3-1, looked fantastic. And against Perugia, we had someone break a record for the youngest goal scorer in Serie B history. Rocco Manelli scored the second after setting up Mamadou Tankora, and Tankora scored yet again as well in the very last minute of the game. Portosino and Zolin came in at left back, and there we are. You can look at the team, and we actually made a few changes here. As you can see, Missouri played instead of Almichi. Gatti played at ball-winning midfielder and defend at centre-back instead of Moses. Lucas Sedges played instead of the misses. Aroy played 45 as well before we made a change at centre-mid as well. We brought Moses Odja in. And yeah, we looked fantastic. And, you know, Romeo Che hit the post as well. Late doors, so to rotate and get some of these youngsters playing and we win, fantastic. Important to know, to be quite fair, Perugia dominated the ball for a large percentage of this game and notably had a lot of highlights first half. And Lucas Perry had a very good game on his league debut as well, the backup goalkeeper. We then turned it on its head. Tankora, Manelli, and Tankora again. We just from the 7th minute we could have scored 5-6 goals. So that kind of shows the teams in like the middle to bottom half, we seem to be much better than, which is not what I was expecting here. I was expecting, you know, Mamadou to probably not be as clinical. Well, clinical, yes, but maybe not giving as many chances. I expected maybe Giovinco to be good, but not this good in this division as well. Everything seems to be going right, you know, like every player we've brought in just has hit the ground running. And look, it's just an absolute fantastic spot to be in at the minute. Now, Spal, historically a pretty good Serie B club. But, you know, they're in 9th, and on paper, maybe we're favourites. I'm never going to say we are for most games this season, but maybe we are. But, yeah, Pulsari back in, Almici's fully fit, Dan, Giuseppe, and Philippe Briccolo. That back four has looked nearly impenetrable. It's been fantastic. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, ball-winning midfielders this year on FM21, FM20, they got good match ratings because tackles and all that made a lot of weight in the match engine. In the match rating, sorry. It looks like the amount of tackles Moses wins because his stats are very good. Because he's not getting assists or goals and he's not doing it further up the pitch because he's a deeper defensively minded player, his match rating seems to suffer. It's really annoying because I feel like he's been fantastic and a key cog of all this system. Aloy and the Miss has been absolutely superb together, especially Aloy getting in some goals. 4 goals from the middle of the park has been absolutely exceptional. And one of the goals he scored was absolutely brilliant against Como. Giovinco, Bianchi, and Mohamed Tankora have Mamadou Tankora. Sorry, I keep saying Mohamed. I don't know why. Mamadou Tankora, Bianchi, and Giovinco have already got that really good, you know, positive link up that you love to see on FM. Don't know why it's not highlighting it at all, but fair enough. Analysis, no. But usually you get like they play really well together, and then yeah, you can see it. It's visually there. But yeah, very, very, very good stuff at the minute. So straight in the Spal. And away we go. Score predictions in the chat. We're, of course, live. Links down below. Come follow us live on Twitch. You can watch all these madness live. And here we go. We do have Spal. And hopefully we can just continue this run going. At the minute, we're second. You know, where do we finish this year? You know, I was happy with like 15th, 14th. Maybe we really look to go be a bit better. Insua. Is that the Insua that played at Liverpool? Yeah, it is. What have you done since us? Galatasaray Sporting, Atletico, I knew that. Vallecano, Stuttgart, and he just jumped around every year to find a club. There you are. That is a throwback. Dickman, oh that's a name. Lorenzo Dickman, what a name. He's actually decent too, Lorenzo Dickman. There we are as well. Salvatore Esposito, the 21-year-old. Now this is a guy that if we could pick up, we will pick up, especially the ball-winning defensive midfielder role as well. But they have a very, very decent team. There's names that you know there, of course, as well. And, like, look, I think they're going to be absolutely fantastic. You know, Denver Tom used to roll to a very decent keeper like Ep10. Still looks well rounded, you know. But there we are. Anyway, look, I expect Spal to be good. And away we go. Palermo, we are yet to lose in Seria B. Will it continue here today? You'd think so with the form we're in. Full strength side. Got some rotation here against Perugia. And we've actually looked fantastic so far. We've got Spal, Dickman and Co. are just going to go and see what they can do. Look, at the minute, you know, a win here and results go away, we could be like a couple games clear in second. And that's absurd, 8 games in. But away we go. This 4-1-2-1-2 diamond has just been so magnificent. So glad we built this and stumbled upon it in pre-season and just, yeah, wow. Anyway, 10 minutes played. You know, some games we dominate the ball and look like 60-70% possession. Some games we don't. Giovinco corner in. Dan heads nearly 1-0. Put wide. We'll reverse the camera now. And there we are. It was nearly a goal. Look, admittedly, a lot of our chances have flown in this year. 25 minutes played. Still 0-0. And like, to be quite fair, if this was to finish 0-0, on paper would be a very good result. But the way this season being played, I would probably be disappointed, which is crazy and absurd. Anyway, Aloy, the misses. Back to Giuseppe. We've got centre-backs that are good with the ball at their feet. And in the end, you know what? Smart ball. The pressure was there. Put it in a channel to release the pressure. And Bianchi's there. Mohamed's there. You know what? Mamadou Tunkora is just going to be called Mohamed now just because it's easier. No, I can't do that. Mamadou Tunkora has scored. It is 1-0. 1-0. Yeah, he's probably worth 1 mil now. It's 1-0. And there we go. It's a great out ball, by the way, from the back four. Like, they pressed us hard then and high. In the end, Mamadou Tunkora is in the right man in the right spot. Bianchi with a good assist, and it's 1-0. Perfect. By the way, Bianchi's movement then to realise where the fullback has come to press, the channel we had to run to make sure there's an out ball, superb from the pressing forward. And the real key to us getting a chance there. Di Francesco, ball in, headed away, running as fast with Di Francesco, and Mamadou's need to get out to that. Doesn't. Mansky hits it, that's top bins. You see that a lot on FM now. But that's a great finish. I love looking at it, to be fair. Probably it's annoying that it always flies in. Or, like, at minimum it hits the bar, right? But the actual animation of one touch curling at top bin is just superb. You see it a lot too in football. Just like that, it's 1-1. Gets a bit against the run of play. But, I'll tell them I'm not happy because I expect us to win, which is probably a bit absurd. But yeah, we'll go with that. Just like that, it's 1-1. 0.33, 0.52 expected goals, what is a bit annoying about all of that, but fine. Anyway, Philippe makes the right choice. Moses presented, which is good. And he's got options. Pilzari is one of them. And he goes long. Bianchi needs to win it. He does. He actually flicks it on. And Mamadou Tunkora is quick. He's away. Keeper jigs and jags. And there we are. Demba Tam makes a save. Like, he jigged to go across the keeper. Like, open foot finesse far corner. And then he jabbed out the other way to go near stick. And to be quite fair, Demba Tam didn't sit in one spot. He followed the ball. He followed his movement and made a good save. I think Mamadou Tunkora did everything right there, but the finish. 60 minutes played. Giovinco's not had a great game out there, but he's good on a dead ball. And a corner comes in, cleared away. Giovinco will get on it again. He loves an assist, this boy. Gives it back to Dan, not known for his crossing ability. Giovinco is, though. Grow ball. Giuseppe. Mamadou. No one in the whole game moved then, apart from the ball hitting the post, because he hit it that quick. And there we go. 66 minutes played. Giovinco is going to come off. He's not had his best of the game. I guess it doesn't always happen. We're going to get Lewis straight in, though. The 36-year-old Venezuelan international to try and break the lock. 1-1 here. 69 minutes played. Mamadou Tunkora. Philippe Briccallo. Salvatore Aloy. The misses. Hits it. It's blocked. Falls down Michi now. He finds the misses. Moses. Bianchi. Oja. The misses. Salvatore Aloy. Mamadou Tunkora. Lewis. Oja, we're probing, we're moving it around, we're doing everything right. Great ball keeper came, but Mamadou Tunkora is there. VAR's going to have a look at it. The referee reckons it could have been offside. My initial reaction, this is a goal, lads. My initial reaction, this is a goal. It's a great timing the run and a great weight of ball. The goal is awarded, and there we go, just like that. A lot of passes, a lot of tick-tackering, moving that ball vertically, probing spaces. We found the run. Moses with a lovely tripped ball. And Mamadou Tunkora ain't going to miss that one in the form he's in. And it's 2-1. We are leading Spal yet again. Now I'm going to make a change in here as well. I'm going to bring Gatti into here as well. And I'm going to just put him as a Carrillo. Just get him going up and back, up and back. You know, just making sure to give us some defensive option. If we get another one, then it should be game over. But yeah, we'll wait and we'll see. Anyway, Amici. Giuseppe Luciano is up really high for that. He's a bit out of position, which is not good, the centre-back. But Dan's there. And Moses in the right spot, as you can see just here. He won't get anything for that in his match rating. Mamadou really should head down there. But 77 minutes played. 2-1 we lead against Spal. We've been the much better side. Time is ticking. 85 minutes. They want us to make another change here. In the middle of the park. I want it for Thomas. I don't particularly like that idea, to be fair. I trust the game. Another one of the youngsters. That's Thomas's game here. I don't want to change the back four. But I want the midfield runners. I want the midfield still buzzing around. We're not changing system. We're staying as we are. Almichi, Dan, Thomas, Moses, Lewis, Bianchi, Mamadou, Bianchi. Oh, I deserved a goal. We just needed actually the ball to go in, you know, put one of them in instead of at feet there. Last gasp highlight, and we know how to concede from these. Moses didn't win the ball. Alessandro, by the way, on loan, must have been on the bench, and he's in here. Oh, God. Pilzari, good boy. Gave him the eyes, hoped he went down, and Pilzari stood tall. The AC Milan goalkeeper. Wasn't buying into the I'm going to shoot, make him move, you know, sort of thing. He stood tall when he made sure that he was up and stood tall for the little chip. Ball coming straight back, Almichi. What a challenge. A last gasp save from Pilzari is going to rescue maybe all 3 points here. Benevento have scored 90th minute to win 8 from 8 as well in Serie A. Bari, who we play next, who newly promoted with us as well. We're actually 13th, really good start for them. Have just conceded late there too. Another late goal for Monza to resign Entella to a defeat. And Di Francesco is in here, and it's game over. It must have been offside because that's a weird time for the game to end. But I'm happy. In the end, a 2-1 win against Spal. Mamadou Tenkora with a 9.0. He's just absolutely amazing, isn't he? Bianchi got a goal as well. Giovinco not having his best game, but that's okay. Briccolo and Luciano all look very good as well. And I am ecstatic with that one there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That's a great win. Well done. Be interesting to see what the form is going to be like over the next little period as well. And look, I think we are very good. We're 4 points behind Benevento. And they've won every game this year. And that is exceptionally hard to do, I would imagine, in any division. Unless you have a super duper team, which Benevento probably do for Seria B. They're probably definitely a Serie A club. But next episode, I think with this sort of form, we're just going to judge how this form goes over this month. But I reckon we're going to come out at the end of November, the 19th, and there's a little bit of a break for whatever reason, and then a couple more games, the 11th and the 18th of December. We're going to give you a Benevento, Torino, and Genoa triple header. We play all 3 big boys that went down straight off the bat. And hopefully, we do very well. Till then, we've got a big month of October. A lot of games being played over a lot of like shorter periods. Maybe our squad depth will be found out because the kids are going to play a couple more games here and there. But against Perugia, they did the job. So who knows how we go. Where are we going to finish this season? Who knows? Where are we going to be when we get to Benevento, Torino, and Genoa? If we're still second by then, that triple header will definitely decide if we're here just to, you know, consolidate mid-table sort of finish, or are we fighting for back-to-back promotions here in Serie B Season 2 with Palermo. With Dave and everybody else here from Let Aquile Volano. I'll see you next episode. Thank you and goodbye.